Hi, welcome. We're in Hong Kong today at the Regal Hotel in Kowloon, and this is a one-night stay here at the Regal. I haven't stayed at this hotel previously, first time for me. Yesterday evening I had a very late arrival at I think it was roughly 11 p.m. When I got here. So I chose to book one of the more price-sensitive options for one night, which would have been the Regal right over here. And it is Christmas Day 2025, December 25th. And here we go. So everything is nice and festive. Last night I arrived and I took the complimentary shuttle bus that I had in my included in my reservation. The reservation was actually quite interesting. It was about €100 and it included breakfast and a shuttle bus from Hong Kong International Airport. So I wanted to try this, and the shuttle bus was a little bit bumpy, but boy, this driver, he could have driven Formula One. We were here in 30 minutes. That was insane. So yeah, nice Christmas tree, and the concierge desk right over here. There's a baggage storage if you want to leave your bags after you check out or before you check in. Here is the front desk, and I have to say though, the front desk was not the most stellar part of this hotel. The lady working there yesterday was absolutely disgruntled and incompetent. So unfortunately, not very good things to say from my position about the front desk. But yeah, it's only a one-night stay. And they are part of the GHA Discovery. However, even though there are 5 or 6 front desk positions, whenever I come here, only one of them is occupied, and yeah, apparently no elite line or whatever. So without further ado, let's go up to the room and check out what we got there. Room is on the 14th floor, and it's going to be apparently the concierge floor. Let's see what exactly that is going to be. Here we have reduced fat cookies, charity sale, reduced fat, double the laugh. I feel attacked personally by this, but yeah, Christmas season. Here's a lobby bar. Lobby bar was quite busy last night. I was surprised. This area is actually apparently very well known for nightlife, even at these hotels. Let's go up. All right, here we are at floor number 1F, and this is the breakfast area from 6:30 until 10:30 in the morning at the Allegro Cafe. And in my case, the breakfast was included in the rate, which was fine, but it's definitely not worth 188 Hong Kong dollars. Take a little walk after breakfast around the hotel. Beautiful weather this weekend, or this entire week actually, here in Hong Kong. Regal Kowloon Hotel. Quite an old hotel actually. I have stayed over here at the Intercontinental Grand Stanford quite a lot of times, and due to my very late arrival last night, chose to pick the Regal instead, simply for a reason of cost. So let's have a walk around, and then we are going back to the room, pack up, and then go to the next hotel. All right, so this is room number 1431, concierge floor, as we said, and also here we have the layout. It's a very compact room, basically, and it's definitely dated. You will see that on various aspects of the room. I will show you in a short while, but let me say one thing straight in advance. A hotel that charges like 1,000 Hong Kong dollars plus and can't even provide a power adapter free of charge is absolutely unacceptable. Like I have drained my battery of my laptop, my phone, and pretty much anything else. And I know I'll get an adapter when I'm going over to the other hotel today, but they want 40 Hong Kong dollars just to bring you up an adapter and charge your devices. That is crazy. So, for one, they only have the typical Hong Kong power outlets, which is totally fine because, like, obviously it's Hong Kong, but then provide an adapter for travelers. And normally I carry mine, but for some reason I left it at home, and so they wanted me to like pay 40 Hong Kong dollars for that, which is, I think personally, it's nuts. So I used the power bank, which was thankfully fully charged, but now it's done as well. So this is, I believe it's a king size bed, very hard mattress, which is good for me. There's a lounge chair and a sofa bed. And to be completely honest, there are so many stains, including blood, on this upholstery. I try to stay away from it as much as possible. I believe we're gonna get some rain today, unless it's gonna clear up later. Here we were just outside. This is a view from the room. Victoria Harbor, a little view. There's the Intercontinental. So this is quite nice. The work desk is spacious, which is fine. And put my luggage here. They have an air purifier, which is urgently needed because last night I got in and it was so bad in here, even with the air condition, which by the way is extremely noisy. You have to shut it off. And you have to kind of get away from it for a while. But the air purifier is definitely needed because it's very musty in these rooms, probably because of the old carpet and the upholstery. Here you have a coffee and tea set. At least that one is complimentary. There is a mini bar price, but the mini bar is empty. There is a fridge, however. And here we got the bathroom. The bathroom is actually the nicest part of this entire hotel room. Very compact, but can't have anything. Then the Regal bathroom amenities, flexible shower head and a shower mounted to the wall. Bathtub is spacious enough. Then here you have the sink. And I mean, even looking at the sink, like, they need to do something with this hotel. Like, this hotel is pretty much finished, and it needs a renovation or it needs to be shut down. So here, just the toilet. Look at the wiring of this. Like, this hotel hasn't really had a nice few touch-ups for a very long time. They have some slippers, shoe shine, and safe deposit box. I don't put anything in these closets. It also smells quite terribly. So I think for one night the Regal was okay for the price I paid, which was 860 Hong Kong dollars plus tax. Came out to 940, I believe, saver rate. Nothing apparently going on here on Christmas Eve, and regularly, however, you would easily pay like 1,200 for even a standard room. And that, in my opinion, is too much money for what you get. So be aware, you need a very good rate to stay at the Regal Kowloon. Otherwise, I would say skip it. And I think that would be it for this particular room. 1431 concierge level. And the Regal Kowloon says goodbye, and so am I. We are now off to another hotel. 2 more destinations this year in the next 7 days before the year ends. And please subscribe, and then we will see each other on another destination. Thank you and Merry Christmas.